So good day Ma'am Lyra, my name is Johnson Sibulanok, and on this video I will be performing the demonstration on open gloving. So open gloving are the sterile gloves that um, the nurses use. This is to prevent them from any contamination that they have in contact with their hands. So equipment that we'll be using here is our alcohol, sterile gloves, and I'll touch that over there. Now, to going on with the methods, first is you need to do the medical hand washing. That is to deter the spread of microorganisms. And I will video before that my medical hand washing is done. And now I'm going to proceed with the donning of gloves. First is we must check the proper size of our gloves. This is to ensure that if we're going to use it, we're going to avoid improper fit of the gloves, improper fitting of the gloves rather. And we must also check the expiry date. It's in the 11th month of 2026. And we're going to also to check if there are tear downs. Here also we want to check here. Okay, it's all good to go. Now I'm going to remove the outer package of the I'm going now to remove the outer package of the glove. Removing the outer package prevents the inner package to be unsterile. Why? Because this is due to the touching of objects and can be considered contaminated. Now this is the inner package of the glove. We are going to lay it here on a clean flat surface. Now, as we lay it on a clean flat surface, we're going to identify the left glove and the right glove. A proper identification of the gloves prevents contamination and improper fitting. Now we're going to open the inner package of the glove. So as you can see, this is the inner package of the glove. After identifying the right and left gloves, this is my non-dominant hand and this is my dominant hand. I'm going to use with my non-dominant hand. I'm going to use the thumb and the first two fingers to grasp the edge of the right glove for my dominant hand to be inserted. The inner edge of this glove will lie against our skin, so that is not considered sterile. And by doing this, we need to maneuver every edge of the glove to be inserted. To be inserted properly. We must ensure this cuff will not roll down. So after So after putting it on my non-dominant hand, um, with using the right, I'm using my non-dominant, I'm using the dominant hand of my hands. um, I'm going to use my four fingers and put this underneath of the left glove. um, if the glove's outer surface touches your hand, um, if the glove's outer surface touches your hands, it is considered contaminated. Now, the cuff protects our gloves, fingers, and sterile touching prevents glove contamination. Now, again, with my four fingers of my dominant hand, I'm going to slip underneath my second glove's cuffs with my thumb abducted outside. Again, we're going to maneuver this. So, we need also to remind ourselves, excuse me, we need to remind also ourselves the cups must not be rolled up. And now we have done our glovings. We need to stand back and make a steady position to check if our gloves are correctly fitted, ensuring that it has no cuts. There's no cuts, and our one is unsterile film. And now, removing of gloves. We use our first is we use our dominant hand to grasp the opposite glove near the end on the outside exposed area. Contaminated areas does not come in contact with the hands. Contact in the hands does not contact with the hands and waist. So again, we use this glove to glove technique. Just put this here. And using our non-dominant hand, we're going to slide our fingers, we're going to use in the non-dominant hand, our hands is has no gloves anymore. So using our fingers, we're going to slide it inside between the wrist, and this method is called skin to skin. This one, I'm going to maneuver it to properly execute the removal of gloves. As you can see, I only touch on the inside, the inside of my hands. inside of my hands that was covered on my gloves. And we're going to use the package of the gloves to carefully throw it on our I'm going to use we're going to use alcohol to deter the spreads of microorganisms.